Greetings, Zodiac sign Gemini, Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising, and Gemini Moon. Welcome to your Akashic Records reading for May 2021 by LightWorker. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you are new, welcome to you. Please remember to subscribe and to turn on the notification bell. These are general readings, of course, and for those of you who would like to have a private consultation with me, please email me at amalightworker@gmail.com or visit my website www.amalightworker.com. I have already, of course, uploaded a whole new reading for your sign and for each sign of the zodiac. And for those of you who are interested, the link for the new readings the link is right here, the Vimeo link posted down here below in the show more description box. With that being said, I'm now going to focus on this reading for you, Gemini Sun, Rising, and Moon. There's a lot of activity around communications of all kinds, written communication, verbal communication, using different social media platforms. Communications are going to be intensified. People may want to hear from you. You may have an opinion to express. You're going to be a little bit more active on social media. So matters of communication are going to be taking priority. During this time, if an error, a mistake in communication is made, is going to be shown to you, okay, is going to come up so that you may fix it. You have to be very careful with how you communicate, what specific words you are using to communicate, because your words are going to have a lot of power this time around. And it could be the case that maybe someone, it's not quite open yet to hear what you say. They may be asking you for your opinion, okay? They may want to talk to you, but they may not be so open as you believe them to be. You are going to be going back and forth in your mind whether to do something or not to do something. And if that's the case, you need to allow yourself a little bit more time, because how you feel at the beginning of May is going to be completely different by how you feel toward the end of May. May is a powerful karmic month, and I got a similar message for other signs as well. It's a powerful karmic month of endings and new beginnings. Many of you are going to pick up something right where you left off. Maybe you got distracted, okay? Now you are going to be picking up where you left off. Your daily structures in some ways are going to fall apart because new daily structures, new daily routines are going to take place. You are going to show up and prove to be a force to reckon with. You are not going to let anything or anyone stand in your way, in your path. You are going to have people that are going to show up to be your supporters, and maybe you don't even know these people. Maybe these are just people on social media. These could be acquaintances, but you are going to also be overwhelmed by the amount of support that you are also going to get. You may be dealing with some kind of a controversy, okay, or some form of criticism. But again, the amount of support that you are going to have is going to be a lot more. You have a way of doing things, and that is your unique, special, original way. And it feels like right now you need more your creativity, your unique self. You don't need to walk away to create a distance between what is original, unique about you, what is authentic. This is the time for you to continue to be creative, unique, to continue to be your authentic self. Maybe you just have to do things a little bit differently without having to take away from your honesty and your authenticity. You are going to be looking at new ways of communicating. During this time, you could be opening or closing a social media platform. You are going to be looking into what is more efficient. What is more efficient in your daily life? What about your work? Can you do things differently so that is more efficient? How are you using your time? You are going to be looking at that so that your time is more efficient. You may be dealing at this time with confidences, secrets, revelations. And you have to be very careful around these secrets and revelations to you or from you. Now you are a little bit more ready to open up your heart. There's a lot that you were thinking, there's a lot that you were experiencing emotionally, internally. Now you may feel a little bit more ready to open up about it. Whether you open up in therapy or maybe you open up with a friend, with a family member, with a loved one, that is going to be different for all of you. But the important thing is that you are now coming to a deeper realization and understanding that you have been carrying a lot emotionally, you have been carrying a lot energetically, and it's okay for you now to let go of some of that. Many of you Geminis have a tendency to put a lot of pressure on yourself. In May, you have to be careful with how much you agree to take on. Can you do it all? So pay attention where you could be promising or over-promising. Pay attention to where is it that you are taking on more than you can chew. Some of you are going to need a break. You are going to need a break from reality, from everyday's life, from daily routines. Either you're going to need mentally to break away, okay, and stop thinking about it, or you're going to feel the need to disconnect by traveling, by going away for a few days. There's a lot of activity happening in the ether for you, with your spirit guides, with your aura. The Akashic records are indicating that they are doing a lot of aura cleansing for you, for your system, for your body. And there's also a lot of important planetary movements happening, one of them being an eclipse on May 26, a lunar eclipse, followed 2 weeks after that in June by a solar eclipse. This is a confirmation once again that this is a powerful time of endings and beginnings. Many of your struggles are one by one going to come to an end. For some of you, maybe something important even happened last month in April, and this energy of you getting to complete important things, getting to face struggles and overcome them is going to continue for the duration of the next 12 months, if not more. There is this blessed energy where anything that may be coming up, you are going to be able to deal with it, overcome it, and gain even more than what you are losing. During this time, any agreements that are not so strong, okay, are going to fall apart. This could be verbal agreements, this could be written agreements. Some of you are also going to be tearing some kind of an old contract. I'm getting a sense of you tearing a contract. So this is what the Akashic records are showing me. You are going to be looking into footwear. You may be looking into shoes. You are going to be looking into maybe renewing your wardrobe, because I'm getting a lot of activity around shopping, particularly for clothes. Some of you are also going to be listing things for sale. You could be making a list of items for sale. You could be introducing a new service or a new product, either through the company that you work, through your line of work, or maybe you have a business. And you are going to be looking into how to expand this business, how to increase this business. And for some of you, you may be looking into incorporating a new service or a new project. It feels that many of you are going to be looking into details, how to figure out something, how something is done one by one, step by step. For some of you, you will be given instructions. And I'm getting a sense that for some of you, you may have to do some sort of a checkup where you have to drink a liquid or you have to be in a special diet before this testing, blood work, or whatever this is, and you have to follow the instructions. Some of you are going to be following instructions in regards to how to upload or delete something in your computer. You may have to follow instructions about something that is malfunctioning and you are trying to fix it or to repair it. Where you have an opportunity, the Akashic Records highly recommend that you call in the experts. Maybe it comes with a service that you have, okay? Or maybe you need to hire someone, because I'm getting the sense that something that you are trying to fix or repair requires the expertise of someone. So this is the time for you to call in the experts, not to do it on your own. Many of you are going to need a lot of emotional support. You are going through a wave of emotions. For some of you, even the emotion of joy sometimes could be overwhelming. But they want to reassure you that your luck is shifting and is changing for the better. Many times you feel lost, and that's quite normal. It happens to a lot of people, particularly nowadays with everything that is happening in the world and how that may be affecting you at some level. Now it is time for you to give yourself courage to get out of your comfort zone, to do things a little bit differently, to shake things up. And for some of you, you are going to be blessed with new people entering your life. These could be people that are going to show up at the right time, helping you to achieve or to facilitate. They're going to facilitate you getting somewhere. They're going to show up at the right place. There is this energy of somehow, okay, people want to help you to also overcome other people, to help you to overcome other people that are giving you a little bit of a hard time. Passion is coming back. Some of you, this is eroticism. Passion coming back in a sexual related way. And for some of you, it could be that you already are in a relationship or married, but maybe the spark wasn't there. Now it's coming back once again. For other Geminis, you are going to feel more inspired, more motivated. You're going to feel that this is the right time for you now to try and expand your horizons, to put yourself out there. Maybe you are single and you're going to find ways to put yourself out there, to change your environment so you get to meet more people. And for other Geminis, you are going to end up meeting interesting people that you are very much going to be taken by them. And this doesn't have to be necessarily in a romantic or in a sexual kind of way. It feels like not only you're going to impress a lot of people, but you are also going to end up attracting people that you're going to find very interesting and charming. The beginning of some kind of a new friendship. Many of you are part of a certain community, okay? Maybe a community at work, maybe you have a hobby and you belong to people who share the same hobby. Maybe you are part of different online communities. Maybe you subscribe to something, to a channel, to a person you follow on social media. So you are going to be going through all of these subscriptions that you may have to different magazines even, and you're going to be selecting what are you still choosing to follow or not to follow. Do you need to delete, renew a subscription or your membership, okay, to a club or to a community where you belong? So there's going to be a whole rearranging of things. You are going to place a lot of emphasis on organization, organizing your files, organizing files in your computer, organizing old videos, photos, printing some of them out, organizing your financial affairs, organizing your home. You may have to deal with matters of resolving a situation in regards to an inheritance, the settlement of an estate, sorting out certain financial affairs, getting ready to send a considerable amount of money or getting ready to receive a considerable amount of money. This could also be due to certain legal stuff that may be coming up about a divorce, a settlement, child support. So that's why you need to prepare to give or receive money. Or to adjust some kind of a clerical error, or to adjust some kind of a financial error due to, a computer system or a clerical error. So that could be the case for some of you. Basically, you are going to feel that you are returning to your strength. You are returning to feeling more better, okay, about the environment where you live, feeling more better with your own body, with your own personal image. For some of you, you are going to be doing different things to maybe change your personal image. Maybe you have a presence on social media, you're going to be consulting somebody or making some changes to your social media presence, your personal image, your appearance, your physical appearance. For some of you, it could be the case that maybe you are going through some minor medical treatment, could be dental treatment, could be other kinds of minor medical procedures of some kind, and now you are going to recuperate, and maybe that's going to show in your face, in your physical appearance, that you're going to feel much better. You may have to deal with testing, x-rays. You may have to deal with, like, for some of you, I'm even getting like maybe like a usual checkup for your heart, heart related stuff, or maybe just like normal regular medical testing, medical checkups. Some of you, maybe you need to look a little bit deeper into what may be causing you an allergy. Could be an environmentally related allergy, could be a seasonal allergy, could be a food sensitivity or a food allergy matter. I'm also getting certain symptoms may flare up here and there. And I got a similar message for other signs as well, like headaches, sinuses, maybe a toothache, maybe some kind of a skin-related condition. But this time you are going to find maybe a new way of treating it, or it's not going to be affecting you as much as before. So you got to pay attention to the little signs that your body is sending you and act accordingly. If you have days when you feel that you need to sleep and that's the best way for you to heal, you are going to allow yourself the time and the space to do just that. You may be going back to an old hobby. It could be painting, could be dancing, and maybe you haven't danced in a long time, maybe you haven't cooked in a long time, or painted. Whatever your hobby may be. For some of you, I'm even getting the sense of getting into a bicycle. Reconnecting with people, inviting people over, going to attend an event or some kind of celebration. Could be a baby shower, news about a baby or a pregnancy, a get-together of some kind. It could be that maybe you're celebrating a holiday that is taking place in your country, or some kind of festivities. For some of you, I'm even getting that for some reason, you are also going to see fireworks in the sky. You are going to be getting some big confirmation or some news showing up for you through the government channels, or government sources. You may be dealing with news and information that you are going to get through the news, through newspapers, magazine, media, social media. It could be in regards to politics. Certain policies are now changing, the making of new laws, the deletion or the canceling of old laws. So something is happening because a government is going to be making some kind of a new announcement. The organization you work for, foundation, charity, whatever you work for, the company, they may be making some announcement about some changes to come in, and it could be some kind of a change in policy, some kind of a change in how to process to do something. And I'm getting the sense that all of this information, all of this news notification about changes to come may be a little bit overwhelming, but this is the kind of change that you are going to end up somehow benefiting. Even if it's not connected directly to you, you are going to be benefiting from it along the way. There's going to be big news revelations that could be a little bit surprising or shocking about politicians, celebrities, people that you know in your personal social circles. So sometimes to you it's going to feel like, hey, hell is breaking loose. Everything is it's happening. Things are happening left and right. May not necessarily be happening to you. Could be happening around you. But definitely there's going to be this overwhelming amount of information and news coming from all kinds of sources and channels. When it comes to your own personal belief system, you are going to reroute once again. What do you believe in spiritually, energetically, religiously? What are your beliefs? Okay, the way how you think is going to shift once more. But again, this shift needs to come from you. Okay, don't take anything on face value. If you are dealing with information, gossip, do your own research. Don't just take anything from granted or just believe it as it is. Do your own research. You may have to deal also with a situation where you have to back up your idea. Maybe you are proposing something, but you have to back it up with a presentation, with an evidence, with something more concrete. If you or it may be required of you to for you now to present some kind of an evidence in a court of law. Could be in regards to a lawsuit, could be simply to prove your point. Okay, and it feels like you're going to be right there at the right time, saying the right thing and having the proof, okay, or having the evidence to back up your findings or to prove your point, to make your point. So it feels like one way or another you are going to feel more determined to move forward and to move on in spite of whatever different people may be doing to kind of prevent you from doing that. You're going to figure out another way to move forward. So in the next 12 months there's going to be a lot of moving forward for you in a lot of areas of your life, particularly in love related matters. And I hope that this is making sense to you. Do leave me a comment down here below. I'm very curious to hear from you. And of course, if you'd like to know more, I have made another video, a whole new reading for you and for each sign of the zodiac. And if you are interested for download and purchase, the link for that video or the Vimeo videos is posted down here below in the show more description box. Contact me for a private reading. My email is amalightworker@gmail.com and my website is www.amalightworker.com. I'm looking forward to communicating with you again in the next video. Bye for now, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.